this whole video is spoiler alert. So, you know. Ayan. So, magandang good morning sa inyo lahat. Ito naman ako. Video na naman. So, today, ang dami naming nangyayari kasi mag-OJT na ako. No! You know, kasi meron kaming subject na kailangan 500 hours mag-OJT. Panginoon ko. Kaya simulan ko na ngayon habang aanga-anga pa ako dito. Kaso, alam mo, unti na lang talaga, lingkwak na ako. I also, oh my god, update. Tingnan nyo naman, diba? I have a new chair. It's a roll. So I have a new, like, table. Ito yung mga libro ko, may gotchu ko. At di nyo makita sa frame kasi ayoko i-move na sa tripod ko. Diba? Umaasento ako. So, anyway, after me. So this video, kasi alam nyo, awan ko ba, yun nga, pinanood ko yung Bridgerton, yung Bridgerton na yun. Si Mama Catherine, kasi inano niya, sabi niya, panoorin mo to, Kate, feel ko magustuhan mo. Ako naman, sita nga, oh sige, why not? Pinanood ko. Sabi ko, okay lang, it's, you know, Regency, it's sexual, cute, it's fun. Ako naman, Gina naman sa mga ganyan. Edi, go, panood. Tapos, malaman ko may book series pala. Tapos, ilan silang book series? 8. 9 na libro pala, all in all. So, ko, ay, owner. Kasi, I have a thing with, I only read, like, books na ano siya, series. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. I don't know why. Is it me overcompensating for the fact that when 15 years old ako, I didn't read, like, actual proper fiction except for fan fiction noon. So basically, this video is me telling you about my thoughts and my opinions sa all of the Bridgerton books kasi I've read them all. Lahat 9 na books. Binasa ko siya since January hanggang February. It's March 2 that I'm filming this. Ba, 4 na libro, isang month. Nasa habang I'm in college, online classes, you know, I'm going crazy. So here we go. Okay, so start tayo from book 1, The Duke and I. So, my initial thoughts, it's fine, it's problematic. Alam niyo yung scene na yun, as a TV show din yung jusQ. My brain goes boom, boom, boom. Oh, it's so much more sa libro. Yung prompt niya is, drunk si Simon. Also, Simon is blonde, tas blue-eyed dito sa libro. Pero the TV show made it better, yung character niya. So, ayan, drunk. Tapos, si ate girl naman, si Daphne, gora na gora. So, diba? Like, #consent. No! Another thought, nakita dito sa notes ko. Do you remember the scene where Daphne punches Sir Nigel Burbrook, diba? Yung sa may maze na yon. You kiss me in the maze, mga ganun. Tapos, diba, at parang nung time na yon, yung banter nila noon ni Nigel Burbrook at saka sumama dun si Simon. 2 to 3, maybe 5 minutes lang all in all yung scene na yon. Sa libro, it's a whole chapter. It's almost a whole chapter if I remember it correctly. You know, there's some scenes are better off, like, you know, 2 pages, you know? So yeah, that, for me, the story just seems slow-paced, dragging, plus of course, yun nga, again, yung scene na yon that everybody hates. Alam ko, 2000 ata pa to, yung tutukin na to, pero, you know, the time was different then, pero at least, you know, I think the TV show was to be blamed too, kasi, you know, yung TV show na yon, bakit niya pa nilagay yun in a 2020 context? Nung alam niya na, I think everybody knows that scene was wrong. The book lacks personality. But I mean, I guess, Daphne and the Duke doesn't have personality either. So, you know, parallelism. Alam mo, the TV show for the first book is better for me kasi for the side characters. Nakikita mo kasi yung bits and pieces ng side characters going along sa next seasons ng show and like the next series ng books then nakikita nyo yung personality ng each Bridgerton. So that was the kind of like, yun yung maganda sa TV show. Kasi nakita natin yung stories ng iba na, instead of lang, yung sa dalawang bland the characters, which is Daphne and Simon. So, next. The Viscount Who Loves Me. This is the first Bridgerton brother, Anthony. I swear, this book, very angsty. The rake and the asshole Anthony finally gets to settle down. It's scandalous. Everybody in the town are afraid, mga ganun. Yun nga. So, you get what you get, and he meets a woman who's just like him, you know, Kate Sheffield. Pero I think, nasabi na sa Bridgerton na next season, it's Kate Shama na. From the girls' sex education. I'm excited for her. And Kate Sheffield is the bitch. She's a badass, competitive, and knows not to take any shit from anyone. It's like, alam mo, parang go mama, go bitch. Again, there are some iffy scenes, especially yung scene sa spoiler alert, again, yung iffy scenes na pertains to like belittling someone. It's just, you know, there's just some iffy scenes. Pero it's very charming naman, especially yung scenes na, well, spoiler alert, there's a dog involved, and a corgi too. Pangalan niya is Newton. So, I'm excited for the dog. Tapos, I guess I could say na yung belittling someone na scene, yung medyo, yun nga, yung iffy scene na yun, we could just interpret it as, you know, the enemies to lovers trope, kasi nga ayaw nila sa each other. Ano una? Pero kasi alam mo, if Julia Quinn, the writer of the books, erased that from the book, yung scene na yun, that particular scene, that particular line, yung parang keep it silent, keep it simple. The drama's still there, the tension's still there. Mas maganda yung libro pag ganun. Anyway, this book talks about the morality and meaning of life, so hell yeah! And it's just, you know, pure existential crisis and accepting the idea of death ni Anthony. Tas yung it's uncertainty and it's certainty nung show na to, diba? Alam niyo naman na wala na yung father nila, si Edmund Bridgerton, diba? So, ayun. Eh, syempre si Anthony, oldest sibling, lalaki pa, during that time, in the Regency period, edi lahat ng yun nga, hindi lang responsibility nag-fall sa kanya, but also like unimaginable grief kasi nga he known his father the longest. Para sa ng main character, si hero and heroine, para sila mag-deal with that bagay. It's like how one's loss of a parent affects them and dealing with grief on a daily basis, tapos finding comfort from one another who experience almost the same thing. I have to say, I cannot put this down kasi, alam mo parang, at the first part, Julia Quinn, medyo boring. And then, nag-shift siya. So, parang bored na ako by the end of the Julia Quinn. So, coming into this book, The Viscount Who Loved Me, I'm just like, you know what? No, binasa ko siya. So, yung first, hindi ko na-appreciate yung first parts ng book. Pero, as I remember correctly, it has good pacing naman. It's, you know, like a real from kung ito yung nadukinay, parang biglang tumaas agad kasi parang mas nag-up yung energy, mas naging charming, mas naging ano siya, like parang nahook ka agad kasi the characters have personality and you know they're both dealing with something, tas parang basta may eme, it's so sweet, it's so romantic, tapos yung banter is just, I gave this book 5 stars sa Goodreads. Follow nyo ako sa Goodreads kung gusto nyo. After a month long na feeling just, what is happening? You know, I just went like, you know what? Sige. This makes me feel things. Especially yung scene na, show. Third book, An Offer from a Gentleman. So the second Bridgerton brother, Benedict, you know, it's, Christ. He's an artist. So yeah, basically, ang prompt nitong whole book na to, it's a Cinderella story. Essentially a Cinderella story. So, you know, may ball and all that. Pero no shoes were left. No shoes were harmed. You know, just secret. You have to read it for yourself. But yeah, it's very fairy tale-like. Love at first sight, twinkling eyes, dancing in the moonlight and all that. But there's more. Yun nga. So I appreciate this book very much, although it's not my favorite kasi, yun nga, it's Cinderella story, pero there's more to it than that fairy tale like story. There's drama, there's longing, and then talks about the unfairness of society, tapos yung class struggles. Pero, siguro I have to, say din, like Jane Austen, slight yung feminist undertones ng libro niya, and I have to say, this book, it's lesser than slight, but there's like hints. Kasi, yun nga, as you would know, like sa Cinderella story, diba, si Cinderella coming from, being, a servant. So, ayun. Yun lang sasabihin ko. Of course, if there's a servant and there's a white man who has money, ano meron? Equals white rich man savior complex. Diba? And, kilig naman. It's, it gives feelings. Meron silang line doon na parang, I have been adrift all my life. Can you be my anchor? Yung ata yun, somewhere along those lines. I am paraphrasing. It's cute, pero yun nga, again, it possesses some heavy emotional scenes. Tapos, you can see like how the dynamic works and the revelation. Plus, yung power dynamics nila, it's just, power dynamics nila is just, iffy, weird. Pero, I guess, yeah, also Miss Violet Bridgerton, saving grace of this book. Miss Violet, yeah, the next one. Sinasabi ko sa inyo. This is, wait, let me have a sip of my tea. The fourth book from the third Bridgerton brother, Colin Bridgerton. Let me just, this is my favorite book of the series naman. Pero, oh my god. Courage. Meron ako nilagay dito. Everyone, hold on to your fucking hats. I swear to God, this book is just, I have the words, except for, this book makes me feel things. It's just, I'm going crazy kasi alam mo, okay, give you a prompt. It's a slow burn. Strangers to friends to acquaintances to lovers. It's romantic, it's beautiful, it's about two stupid people who's just utterly and hopelessly in love with each other and not knowing whether they are in love with the other or what to do with those feelings. So, they're just both dum-dums. Di nila like, oh my god, do I like her? Does she like me? And then si Penelope, ay, oh my god. Yeah, so yeah, I think, naman na, si Colin and Penelope. So, it's just, it's my favorite in the series kasi nga, I see myself as Penelope because I am a shy girl. Is it weird? Is it vain? Na I see myself as Penelope. Tapos favorite book ko pa yung book niya. Okay lang yan. This book is very like just soft. Tapos out of all the books ng ito na to series na to, it's by far less problematic, I have to say. They're both brilliant with words kasi, spoiler alert, they're both writers. That's all I'm gonna say. And they're both proud and happy with each other and being with each other. And it's just like, okay, healthy relationship. This book, I swear to God, contains one of the best smut I have ever read. I swear to God. I swear to God. Alam mo, good for you, Pen. Good for you, Penelope. Deserve mo yan. That scene, alam mo, if you have read the books, you know, that scene, it's in my head, it's there, rent-free. It gives me butterflies, and it's just, I might have to reread this book, siguro on August na, on my birthday. I'm a Leo. Next, the fifth book. Ito, nagalit na ako. So, To Sir Phillip with Love. It's, let's skip kasi nga diba una si Daphne, so tapos na libro niya. The fifth book, si Eloise. She's an interesting character. Let's just put it out there. She's an interesting character, very opinionated, has, she's very like, badass. Pero, this book, okay, following the masterpiece that is Romancing Mr. Bridgerton, this book did disappoint. directly follows the R&B Romancing Mr. Bridgerton, and Eloise does something drastic. Other than, you know, yung ginawa niya na yun, the pacing ng story goes like, it's just, you know, dire-diretso lang siya. No highs, ups, downs, and all that. It's, except siguro for the cameos of certain characters, well, certain siblings niya, yun yung pinaka-interesting, I guess. Ayun. So, basically, if you've watched the TV show nga ng Bridgerton sa Netflix, the characters in this book have already been introduced sa TV show. Like, Sir Phillip and the other one. I can't say Secret Yarn. So, yeah. Trigger warning, this part will mention suicide, depression, and abuse. The story touches on the subject of depression nga, and suicide, both embodied by one character with, you know, suffering with mental illnesses, is that an author can either succeed by empathizing with a character and like really like diving deep with that character and knowing what is the cause and effect of mental illness, of course, with the help of, you know, thorough research and, you know, help from professionals. It's used in building the character's essence, but yeah, I guess I'm not saying that she didn't do her research, but this book, yeah, it lacks the depth. Julia Quinn did not take care of that character, let me just say. With regards to experiencing parental abuse naman, this book basically brushed on that, like parang slightly lang. There's some explanation on how the person is dealing with it every day and how they're like scared on how it will affect to the other people they are with, other people they are with, on people they love, ganon. But it's just, all in all, it lacks depth. It's just, where is it? It's also very ironic na the story is both stagnant, like pero very fast-paced siya. So parang, ano nga, parang one-shot siya, parang blurb sa Tumblr, makikita nyo noon. Alam niyo yan, mga Tumblr babies. Kaya nasayangan ako talaga sa art ni Eloise dito. Napaka out of character ng decision niya. Feel ko di kilala ni Julia Quinn sino si Eloise, parang gano'n. Julia Quinn built her character on the previous books, kaya may mga cameos din siya doon, na she's, you know, opinionated, cunning, ambitious. So, you know, as a reader ng series so far, you would expect something big nga from her, and, well, it didn't happen. In the story, she just, parang, it falls out of place for her. It has a lot of potential though, but yeah, just fell short. Sayang yung character ni Eloise. And I'm just spitting out like ideas here. I mean, sure, like, there's no bad thing naman about having a marriage, having kids. You know, there's bliss in that. Pero kasi, Eloise, she's the type of person na she just wants what's best for her. She just wants everything. She just wants to be the best at everything. So I feel like maybe she, sana sa TV show, na parang meron siyang something sa TV show na parang going to Eton, studying this, studying that, building a school and all that. Just, napaka out of character kasi now, her wanting marriage out of a sudden. You know, it's just, you know,